Hi there. Thank you so much for listening in and watching this Zoom. I really appreciate that you're taking the time to do this. My name is Michelle Ford. I am an independent consultant and what the heck am I? I'm an executive district manager with Arbonne International. And actually, you may already know this about me, but I'm a medical insurance broker, and I've been doing insurance since 1994. So, gosh, 22 years in the insurance industry, and I never thought in a million years that I would do something like this. So, you may think that I've completely lost my mind, but because I'm a huge fan of residual income, as I have been being with my insurance practice, once I got myself fully educated about network marketing, this was a no-brainer for me. So with that being said, I'd love to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about Arbonne, because two things happened in the medical insurance industry with the Affordable Care Act. So the first thing that happened was that my selling season went from being 12 months out of the year to now having what we call an open enrollment period, which is only about 3 months out of the year. So my selling season was reduced by 75% of the time. And then in addition to that, my commissions were also reduced from 10% down to an average of 2.5%. So my the income that I have been earning on my book of business also went down about 75%, literally overnight. I had about 30 days notice that I was going to be getting such a radical decrease in my income. So I literally was praying to the universe for another opportunity to come along. And I specifically asked, when I was meditating, I asked the universe to send me the right residual income business opportunity. And just a few days later, my friend Clara, who had asked me this question many, many times before, and I declined, I respectfully declined. She asked me, Michelle, when are you going to do this business? And the timing was just right, because I literally had asked the universe just a few days before to send me another opportunity, and Clara, presented me with the Arbonne opportunity. And once I learned, the four major components, I learned about the company, I learned about the products, I learned about the industry, and then I learned about the Arbonne opportunity. And then I fully vetted the information that I was given. Then I decided to go ahead and jump in. So I'm still doing insurance during my open enrollment season, and the rest of the time, as well as during, I am an independent Arbonne consultant, and I'm very proud to represent such an amazing company. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and present those four major, key areas of information for you. And let's see where this goes, okay? So first I'll start by telling you a little bit about Arbonne, the company. So Arbonne is a 36-year-old company. Arbonne is approximately $520 million in annual sales. And just to kind of give you an idea, that's about the same size as Clinique. You may have heard of Clinique. Of course, Clinique advertises, and Arbonne doesn't. I'll go into more of that a little bit later. But Arbonne is actually a highly regarded company, and we offer botanically based vegan health, wellness, beauty, skincare, and nutrition products. So we really have a full line of daily consumables, and there really is something for everybody in Arbonne. So we offer ultra premium quality at entry-level department store prices, and we have a virtual franchise platform. So ultimately, my goal is to have satellite offices, and I use the term offices loosely because we are not a brick and mortar, We are a click and order platform. I'll also talk more about that later. But my goal is to have satellite franchises all over the world. We are actually just globalizing, which is great. We are currently in 6 countries, soon to be 7. We're currently in the United States, Canada, Poland, the United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia, and then in November of 2016, we are entering into Taiwan, and not very long after that, we will be entering into South Korea. So our major investors include Bank of America and also GE Capital. And if you know anything about those 2 organizations, they are very conservative in who they choose to invest with. So the fact that they put their money behind Arbonne says a lot about our company. Very proud to represent Arbonne. Our founder was a Norwegian botanist by the name of Petter Mork, and he had a vision, to create better, safer products for his family and his friends. He had no idea that the company was going to become the company that it has become. But he believed in the philosophy of, not using gluten in his products, no GMOs, no parabens, no petroleum products. So he really was a visionary before it was kind of cool. We hear those terms often used nowadays. But back when he was formulating his skincare line, it wasn't cool. He was doing it because it was the right thing to do. So, and actually, although we no longer have Petter with us, we do have his wife and son who still run, in part, they run the company. So it's very exciting that the company still has original family members that are overseeing operations. Another great person that we have on the Arbonne leadership team is our CEO, and her name is Kay Napier Zanotti. And Kay was formerly with Procter & Gamble. She was actually in charge of the Women's Health and Vitality division over at Procter & Gamble. And then she was recruited by McDonald's when McDonald's was going through the, the Super Size Me campaign that pretty much destroyed their reputation. So they hired Kay, they took her on board to help them salvage their reputation. And you might have heard of the McDonald's healthy menu. That was completely Kay's vision. And now, whether or not you choose to eat at McDonald's, you at least have healthy options if you decide to eat there. So they have apples now. I believe that they also offer yogurt and salads. And that was her vision, to create a healthier menu for people who choose to eat there. Then, of course, after she left McDonald's, Arbonne found her, or she found Arbonne. I'm not sure which happened first, but it was a perfect match because she shares the vision for the company that Petter Mork had. So, and then we also have a really incredible scientist. So our scientist, our lead scientist, is named Dr. Matravers, Dr. Peter Matravers, and he actually holds the most botanical patents of any scientist in the world. Now, I want to give you a little bit of background about Dr. Matravers. So he was formerly with a company called Aveda. Now, Aveda was always known for being pure and safe and beneficial. But Aveda got purchased by Estee Lauder. And you may or may not know this, but Estee Lauder is pretty much monopolizing the cosmetics and skincare industry in department stores. Estee Lauder brand they own all of the cosmetics and skincare companies that you see when you walk into a major department store. So their goal is to make sure that they protect the bottom line. So for them, it really is about income generation, which, there's nothing wrong with that per se. But what happened with Aveda when they were purchased by Estee Lauder is the quality of the products were significantly reduced, so much so that Dr. Matravers decided to leave Aveda because Aveda was no longer abiding by his quality standards for, the safest of science combined with the best of nature. So Dr. Matravers is our key scientist, our lead scientist, and we're so happy to have him on board as well. He's actually the Senior VP of Research and Development. And by the way, I sent him an email recently and was so blown away that he responded to me within 10 minutes. So that just kind of goes to show you that the feel of the company is very much of a small company. You wouldn't expect to hear from the senior research scientist of a $520 million company in such a short period of time. But I got personal service, and I can attest to the fact that he was transparent and quick, and that was very impressive to me. So with Arbonne, we give you an opportunity to be your own health advocate, your own wealth advocate, and now I'm going to talk a little bit more about our products. So I mentioned before that our products are pure, safe, and beneficial. And that really is a cornerstone, an ethical belief that the company has. We have, I've heard we have over 250 products, but I've actually heard we have over 350 products. I'm not sure which is the exact number, but we have a lot of daily consumable products in the health, wellness, and beauty product lines. So we have daily consumables. And what I mean by that is all of our products are things that people would use on a daily basis. Most people shower every day. Most people take vitamins every day. Most people, most women anyway, many wear cosmetics or use deodorant, toothpaste, stuff like that. So all of our products are formulated using Swiss standards. And that's really important to note because in the United Kingdom, they ban over 1,300 chemicals. And in the United States, we only ban about a dozen chemicals. So what really that means is that you might be using products on a day-to-day basis that you don't know contain harmful toxic ingredients that are banned in other parts of the world. Our United States government is actually very forgiving and very liberal about the types of products, ingredients that they allow in our products. So it's important to know that because since the United Kingdom bans over 1,300 chemicals and Arbonne adheres to those extremely strict standards, you can rest assured that our ingredients are, in fact, pure, safe, and beneficial. So everything is botanically based. Again, we say the best of nature and the safest of science. Everything that you want in a product and nothing that you don't. So our products actually work. Our anti-aging line actually works. I heard recently someone say, this person was a purist. And she really loves to sort of smother coconut oil all over the place. Now, coconut oil is fantastic. I actually really love coconut oil. The only problem is it doesn't have any anti-aging qualities. So for people that are looking for, the best of science and, the safest of science and the best of nature, you want a product that's actually going to work. So that's important. Anyhow, all of our products are also vegan certified. We don't use any GMOs in any of our products. We don't use any gluten in any of our products. All of our products are cruelty-free. We don't use animal products or byproducts or animal testing. We also don't use any tallow. Now, tallow is a whole thing all by itself. So there's something called animal rendering. Animal rendering is when animals that are too sick for human consumption, roadkill, body parts that are not used after butchering, bones and whatnot, are all put into, these companies collect these animal body parts, and then they put them into these giant vats, and then they boil these animal body parts. And then what happens is this sort of waxy, oily stuff rises to the top, and then that stuff is sort of scooped off at the top and sold, guess where? That's right, cosmetics and skincare companies. Oof. So we don't use any of that tallow. Tallow is used as a filler, which then also sort of prompts companies to use artificial fragrance in their products. So, they've got to hide the smell of that yucky tallow. We don't use any tallow. All of our products are free from parabens. Parabens actually have been linked to breast cancer. I've heard between 95 and 98% of all breast cancer tissues that have ever been studied there have been parabens found in those breast tissues. So it's important to realize that what you might be putting on your skin could actually be a detriment to your health. What we put on our skin gets absorbed into our skin within 26 seconds. And unlike things that we eat that go through a filtration process within our bodies, our skin doesn't really have such an efficient filtration process. So it goes right into our skin, straight into our blood and muscles. And you don't want to use toxic chemicals on your body. So we also don't use any mineral oil, petroleum products. We don't use any sodium lauryl sulfates. We don't use phthalates. We don't use any hormone disrupting chemicals. So because our skin is our largest organ, you want to take care of your skin. And the other thing I want to tell you is that all of our products are green, sustainably harvested, and we deliver our products by carbon neutral UPS. So now I'm going to talk about our business model, because there's a lot of misunderstanding, in my opinion, about network marketing. So network marketing is really, by the way, that's how we deliver our products, is a network marketing system, which is basically it's just word of mouth marketing, social marketing. It's when you recommend things to your friends, your family, strangers. And I'll give you an example. I was actually wearing this top. I'll show you. See this little tank top. And so I was in line today at Trader Joe's, and this person said, "Oh my God, I love your tank top." And I was like, "Wow, thank you." I got it from a friend at a little party, But did I get a check from the company that manufactured this shirt when I recommended this shirt? I certainly did not. Or when my mom a couple of weeks ago told me, "Oh my gosh, you have to go see Bad Moms." There's this new comedy out called Bad Moms, and I haven't gone to see it yet. But when I do, because I intend to, are they going to send my mom a check for referring me to go see Bad Moms? No, they're not. But with Arbonne, we actually do get paid to recommend. We get paid to recommend all of our products. We also get paid when people join the company, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. So the other thing is, network marketing is actually a huge industry. So it's about $182 billion a year industry worldwide. So it's huge. There's so many companies out there that you may or may not have heard of that operate under a direct marketing or network marketing model. So in network marketing, we just cut out the middlemen. So our products go directly from the manufacturing plant right to your door. So I'll give you an example of what traditional retail marketing looks like. So let's say you go to Sephora, to pick up your favorite skincare, okay? It would go from the manufacturer onto some form of transportation, whether it's a plane, a train, or a truck, and it would go to some warehouse where it will sit until a retail chain orders it, and then it gets transported one more time, plane, train, or truck, to the warehouse of the retailer, where it will sit until one of their local stores places an order, and then it will travel one more time, plane, train, or truck, to that that particular retail store's local location. And each one of those warehouses and or forms of transportation is a profit center. In other words, that's money that instead of being spent on high quality products is actually being spent on distribution. So because Arbonne only has really one mode of distribution, it goes straight from the manufacturer to your doorstep. We don't need to spend any of our money on all these profit centers. Instead, we spend our money on maintaining very high quality products. So the other thing is, we do not use celebrity endorsements. So you won't see, Arbonne hire J-Lo or Jennifer Aniston or someone like that to promote their products. You and I both know that they probably don't actually really use those products anyway. In our catalog, we have beautiful people that represent the company, and guess what? They're all Arbonne consultants. So Arbonne doesn't pay to advertise whatsoever. Everything that we do is done by word of mouth marketing. So what else do I want to say? We actually get paid, by the way, to recommend. I think I said that earlier. And we redirect our own spending on products that we use every day. And then we build the brand's consumer network that way. So there's a very low risk, very low investment, and there's unlimited potential. So we operate on a mobile platform. So we're really mobile and global. We are a click and order platform. And I think really the time is now, because when Arbonne first launched 36 years ago, there was no internet, there was no social media, there was no recordings like this that were readily accessible to most people. But nowadays, people are extremely comfortable purchasing products online. They log on and they purchase at Etsy, or they purchase at Amazon.com, or they go to their favorite retailer and, Costco.com or whatever, and they place orders all the time. So because people are so comfortable doing that, it's a natural progression that when they fall in love with a product, that they'll just log on and reorder for themselves. And all of us independent consultants, we own our own e-store. So we own our own virtual franchise, our own satellite office. And I also want to share that we are in the top 20 of all network marketing companies out there. Now, we are number 19, okay? This is important. We're only in 6 countries, and we're number 19. All of the other top 20 companies have already completely globalized, and Arbonne is just on the verge of globalizing. I mentioned earlier that we're only in 6 countries. We're about to be in 7, and then soon after that, we're going to be in 8. So this is really a ground floor opportunity with a very mature, stable company. The other thing I want to share is I want to go back for 1 second, because I meant to talk about this with daily consumables. So I want to share that this morning. Let me start over again. Okay, so I'll use an example to demonstrate, and then I'll talk about what I did this morning. Okay, so I love talking about another network marketing company, actually, that I personally love, Pampered Chef. I have my baking stone inside my oven, actually. I use it all the time. I absolutely love my baking stone. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever purchased. But as a business owner, the person that introduced me to my Pampered Chef baking stone, this poor woman has to do parties, like 5 parties a week, to maintain the level of income that she's committed to, okay? Because her product has a lifetime guarantee, and I only had to buy one, and I literally bought it about 12 years ago, okay? And unless I drop it and break it, it's got, I think, a lifetime guarantee. So as a consumer, that's fantastic. I love it, right? But as a business owner, I feel bad actually for the woman, because I haven't had to go out and buy another one to support her business. I have referred her, and I've attended many parties, but that was it. But check this out. So this morning I woke up. I'm just going to do a countdown, okay? This morning I woke up and I hopped in the shower and I used shampoo. And then I used conditioner. And then I used body wash. And then I used facial cleanser. And then I used salt scrub on my heels, knees, and elbows. And on my calves too, actually, my shins. And then when I got out of the shower, I spritzed my face with my anti-aging toner. Then I put on facial serum. Then I put on my eye cream. Then I put on my SPF moisturizer, my day cream. Then I put on my firming body lotion. I call it my anti-cellulite cream. I'm getting to that age right now where I've got that going on. So anyway, my firming body cream helps me with that. So I'm at 10 so far. And then I used regular shea butter lotion on the other parts of my body. And then I put hydrating serum on my hair, and I put mousse in my hair. And then I did my makeup. So I did my concealer under my eyes. I did my foundation. Now I'm at 15. I did my pressed powder. I did blush. I did 2 shades of eyeshadow. I did eyeliner. I'm at 20. I did mascara. I did chapstick. And then I proceeded to go ahead and do my hair, right? I put on deodorant. And then I came downstairs to make my breakfast. I love my Arbonne protein shake. So I made myself a protein shake, which has the protein, the probiotic digestive enzymes. Now I'm at, what am I at, 30? Really? Am I at 30? Digestive enzymes, and then my extra fiber. So then, or maybe I'm at 26. Anyway, hopefully you're keeping track. So the extra fiber. And then I went upstairs and I brushed my teeth with toothpaste. And then I put a little hairspray in my hair. And then when I was leaving the house, I grabbed my snack bar and my energy, we call it a fizzy stick from Arbonne. So I'm not sure exactly how many products that was. It was either 30 or it was 25. But anyway, it was a lot. And I am not unlike many people, okay? And I'm going to give you an example. I love my amazing sister, okay? My amazing sister is a minimalist. She does not wear makeup at all. But she doesn't shave either. But so just to kind of give you an idea, she's a very natural person, okay? But even she washes her hair with shampoo, uses conditioner, uses body wash, puts lotion on her body, and brushes her teeth, okay? So even the most minimalist person that I know uses at least 5 products a day, okay? And that's important because people will run out of their favorite products, and guess what will happen? They will reorder. And that's where the beauty of residual income comes in. This is why I asked the universe to send me a secondary stream of residual income. Residual income means that people will reorder. It's sort of like as an insurance broker, when people renew their insurance, I get paid, which is why it's my job and it's my duty to make sure that I take very good care of my customers so that they renew. And in addition to that, of course, I want to grow and I want to get more customers, but my goal is to make sure that they're completely satisfied with my service and with the product that they purchased. And with Arbonne, we've got an amazing product lineup. People love our products. They will run out and they will reorder. Okay, so that's why as a business owner, a residual income model using daily consumables absolutely makes sense. Okay? So with Arbonne, we're not trading our time for money, okay? That's the residual income model. We're actually leveraging our time, and we're leveraging our time doing things that we do every day anyway, which is recommend products. So we're really asking our friends and family to consider switching their brand from toxic-laden, animal-rendered products to safe, pure, safe, and beneficial products. And all we do is we stop, we start, and then we share. We stop using products that have GMOs, gluten, parabens, petroleum, mineral oil, phthalates, hormone-disrupting chemicals. We start using pure, safe, beneficial, botanically based products that don't have any of that garbage. And then we share about it, again, with our friends, family, business associates, people who compliment you on how beautiful your skin looks, okay? And now I'm going to talk about the Arbonne opportunity. And by the way, thank you for hanging in there as long as you have so far, okay? Because there's multiple ways that you can support my Arbonne business, okay? So first of all, I want to share that last year, Arbonne paid out over $243 million to their consultants. Now, remember way early in the presentation, I mentioned that we're a $520 million company. So we actually paid out more than, well, is that more than half? Almost half of our overall earnings directly to our sales force, which is consultants and independent Arbonne consultants. So there are multiple ways that you can be involved with Arbonne, okay? Number one, you can be a retail customer. You know, as a retail customer, you pay full retail price. You still get the benefit of having pure, safe, and beneficial products delivered right from the manufacturer to your door, so there doesn't have to be any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any preservatives in our products, okay? But we always say that friends don't let friends pay retail. So we also have a discount program. It costs $20 a year, and it's called our Preferred Client Program. So what happens is you pay $20 and then a year, and then you get 20% off of everything that you purchase. And actually, we also have what we call special value packs, and you can get up to 40% off of your products if you purchase certain value packs, okay? That's our Preferred Client Program. I'm looking for preferred clients as well, okay? The other thing is you can be a connector. So like, let's say everything I just shared with you makes no difference to you whatsoever, but you know somebody who is looking for gluten-free products, who's looking for no parabens, who's looking for using no GMOs. You know, you may want to refer them to me, and I could talk to them about being a retail customer, being a preferred client, or talking about the Arbonne opportunity, because this is another way that you can be involved in Arbonne. you can actually choose to be a virtual business owner yourself. Now, it costs $79 to become a virtual franchise owner. That just gives you the permission to offer Arbonne products, and it also gives you your own website. And that's it. So we definitely recommend that if you choose to become an Arbonne independent consultant, that you also become a product of the product. And I can help you to figure out which products would be best suited for you to start your journey on being an independent consultant, okay? So we do suggest that you invest a little bit more than the $79 in order to become a product of the products. So if you choose to become an independent consultant with Arbonne, everyone starts out at the independent consultant level, okay? Regardless of oh my God, I just had one of those thoughts where it was like, whoop, I forgot what I was going to say. So I'm going to skip that. Everyone starts out as an independent consultant. And then there's the first level of leadership. So the first level of leadership is called a district manager. And the average time that it takes to become a district manager is anywhere between 1 and 5 months. And this is where you get paid to take a shower. That's one thing that we love to say, okay? And you can earn anywhere between $200 and $1,000 a month of extra income, okay? And then the next level of leadership is called an area manager. I'm like this close right now to being an area manager. Hopefully, in very short order, I'll be this, and then this video will be outdated. An area manager, this is when your business becomes a willable asset. Okay, so Arbonne actually recognizes at this level that you've got a viable business going on, and they want to protect your family for you in case something horrific happens to you, that your family can inherit your business, okay? The average time that it takes to become an area manager is between 5 and 11 months, and the average income is $1,000 to $3,500 per month. That could be an extremely valuable incentive for someone to consider growing an Arbonne business. And not bad for being able to accomplish that in under a year if you follow the amazing training that is available through our team leaders. The next level of Arbonne leadership is called a regional vice president. And this is what we call our CAR level, because in addition to the awesome income opportunity, Arbonne will give you up to $800 per month towards the purchase of a white Mercedes. Gee darn, you have to drive a white Mercedes to be an Arbonne consultant at the regional vice president level. Now, they don't force you to get the car, but they're not going to give you up to $800 unless you go out and you get yourself that white Mercedes, okay? So again, this is the entry-level car level. And that's an $800 monthly car bonus, in case I forgot to say monthly. The average time that it takes to become a regional vice president is about 2 years. And check this out. The income earning potential in that level is between $5,000 and $8,000 per month. Not bad for 2 years worth of part-time work. Again, you get paid to take a shower, and so do all your, you get paid every time your friends and family reorder products on these daily consumables. I hope it's all making sense. And the last level is the national vice president level. This is the highest level of leadership in Arbonne, and this is where they give you up to $1,000 per month car bonus towards your white Mercedes. Now, you could either keep the same Mercedes that you had when you were at the 800 level and just pocket the difference, or you can upgrade to a nicer Mercedes if you want to. The average time that it takes to get to this position is between 3 and 5 years. And are you ready for this? The average income is $21,500 per month. But the key takeaway here is that there's no ceiling. So at this level, if you're continuing to grow and expand your business and introduce Arbonne to friends and family, or people that you've never even met up until the time that you introduce them to Arbonne, you can continue to grow your monthly income. It's really an incredible opportunity, and for so many, this has been a game changer. So it is an effort-based business. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a solid 5-year plan. And I mentioned earlier that I'm a medical insurance broker. I don't think I mentioned that I have a very large family. I actually have 4 children, and 3 of which I'm still saving for college. I'm going to have 3 children in college at the same time in short order here because kids grow so fast. So my goal and my intention is to be able to build a strong enough Arbonne business that their college tuition, when it hits me square in the face, is not going to rock my lifestyle, okay? So, but I'm building this business in the nooks and crannies of my life. So I'm putting in approximately 10 hours a week here and there. It's not like 10 hours, solid, although some people choose to do it that way. I choose to do a little bit at a time, and I'm getting about 10 hours a week done, and I'm building an Arbonne business that's really more like an Arbonne empire. So I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you. So basically, we say change your brand, and you can change your life. But here's the main takeaway that I want to ask you. If you look back on the last 5 years of your life, what has changed financially? Your income may have gone up, your income may have stayed the same, or your income, God forbid, may have gone down like mine did. But here's the other question I want to ask you. If you look forward to the next 5 years, if nothing changes and it stays the same, are you going to be okay with that? And you might be. But just in case you're not, there's a huge opportunity awaiting you with Arbonne on my growing team in this mobile and global business. And I would love the opportunity to work with you. I actually reached out to you because you're someone who I value. You're someone that I respect. And anyway, for what it's worth, I hope that you take this information to heart. I look forward to having our follow-up call. And thanks again for taking the time to listen to me about Arbonne, and take good care. Thanks. Bye.